out with just Miss Shay. She getting ready to leave. And you gonna let them folks go this morning. You not finna harass them. You gonna tell them have a good day. That's what you finna do. You're not finna harass them. Come on, we going this way. Shay finna go. People are busy. Welcome to Dogg Adventures. We gonna go on this way because she trying to harass the neighbors. Let's go this way. Here we go. Welcome to Dogg Adventures. Welcome to the broadcast. Welcome to Wednesday morning. Cammy moving fast this morning. What's really going on? Let the adventures begin. She see a food container. Somebody had some food out here last night. So welcome to the broadcast. Where we going now, Cammy? Cammy's walking me this morning. Welcome to Starkville, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. It is 59 degrees this morning. I am sweatshirted up. It feels mighty nice out here this morning. Let's go back here, Cammy, where you can run in the big field. Let's go back here. Strip, babe, strip. Good morning, YouTube. I am Gwen Michelle, and this is Cammy Dog, my 6-year-old Raggle Rat Terrier Beagle mix, and she's adventuring this morning, smelling up under the magnolia tree. Welcome to Mississippi. It's a beautiful day, y'all. I hope that you're waking up encouraged. I hope that you feel the love of our Father all around you this morning. I definitely do. It's a brisk, cool wind this morning. We're going to go back here, and I'm going to let you run in the field. Come on. Come on. I don't know what she see, y'all, but she ready to take off. She ready to take off. Good morning to the people in the chat. Hello, Cam fam. We are observing Cammy this morning, see what's going on. She sees something. We got Miss Patty. Cammy. Miss Patty on your broadcast, Cammy. Say hey. Come on this way, good. Let's go this way. Say hey, Miss Patty. Grand Rising, Miss Patty. How are you doing this morning? Cammy out. Come on, let's go this way. I'm gonna let you run in the big field over here. See, I be forgetting over here, y'all. In my own complex, we got a nice area for this dog to run and play. And this is what we're focusing on this morning. I'm not going to the dog park. We're not going to the church. We're just going to stay on common ground this morning and see all this area. She is free to roam. And she gone, too. Oh, shoot. I left my thing in the house, my bag, in case I have to pick up some stuff. I left my bag this morning, Miss Pat. Naked. I know something was missing. My bag where I keep my get 'em up. I don't feel reason to be prepared this morning because we staying close to the house. I'm not going across the street, down the street. We just gonna stay over here this morning and let her roam around a little bit. Hey, Melanie, Desandra. Good morning, Desandra. Came down. Desandra, she said she got to handle business now. Came down. She peeping. Desandra here. Come speak to Desandra. Come on, say hey, Miss Patty and Desandra. She exploring. Oh yeah. You know that nose to the ground. They go that charger, y'all, every morning. I don't know if that fella work night shift. I believe that fella might work night shift because he comes in every morning by this time. I believe he works the Yokohama. It's a tire plant. Now, that tire plant is called Yokohama. They say they work them people like modern day slaves up in that place. I mean, I'm not going to say I won't do it, but physically, y'all, I don't think I'm able. When I worked at the gas station last year, them women used to, there she goes, she done took off. Where she? Them women that worked when I worked at Sprint Mart last year, you know, they were coming in and get their stuff on the way to work, all them energy drinks and candy bars and all that kind of stuff. Women around my age. And I used to just say, Lord have mercy, you know, I know we got to do what we got to do, but that one woman told me, she said she was so tired when she get off in the morning, all she can do is barely drive home and get in the bed. That ain't no way to live. I'm sorry. And they be broke down, like, but they pay, you know, from what they call quote unquote good money. But what you can't enjoy it. You be so tired. They work them people 12-hour shifts, y'all. And it's a lot of jobs like that, but that manual labor is something else. Come here, I can't even see you for these folk garden, all these weeds and stuff. Come here. Hey, Tamika. Good morning. Come here, Cammy. Tamika here. Tamika. She over here. She over here, y'all, somewhere. But I used to feel sorry for them women, y'all. You know, I'm a hard worker. Don't get me wrong. But I got common sense. My feet still messed up now from me standing up working at the gas station because I wasn't used to standing on my feet all day and stuff like that. But, you know, it's kind of, you know, I don't know. And that's the mentality of a lot of people around here. God bless them because, you know, it's just the area for people who believe in hard work. But sometimes we can work ourselves down, y'all. And then you ain't got no more than what somebody that got a light job. So we can take it light. I learned how to work smart, not hard. People say, what? Even with DoorDashing, I work smart, not hard. I get to a place like yesterday. Yesterday evening, I went out for a little while. And this girl was on the 3rd floor of the apartment complex, right? And usually, you know, they'll have a note in the delivery thing, you know, on whatever flow, whatever. So I've been having some stuff going on with my left knee. You know, I'm still moving, don't get me wrong. It feel a little different. I get a little pain and then more like it's a little swole. I don't know what's going on with my knee. But I was not finna walk up them steps yesterday. So I called her and I told her, you know, I was outside and I had her food. And she was like, okay, I live it, whatever. I said, do you mind coming out and getting it, ma'am? Well, as part of DoorDash delivery, you supposed to some. You know what I did? I politely put her food at the bottom of the steps that leads up to her apartment. And I took a picture. And I hope she got her food. Because no, ma'am. And you tipping $1, I'm sorry. I'm not finna work myself. DoorDash ain't gonna think no less of me if I leave that food at the bottom of the steps. So no, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm not finna work hard for you. Girl, you better come get this food. Matter of fact, you better go drive and get it yourself, you know, because it's crazy. I'm not gonna do that. I don't care who it is. I'm not gonna work myself unnecessary. Now she wanted to go in the fence, y'all. Look at her. Miss Patty said, work smarter than harder. Professor at Tuskegee told me that years ago. Yes, yes, ma'am, Miss Patty. And I bet you was excited to hear that, too. Now, if the professor told you that, you know he know what he talking about. Because he had to do some studying. And look at this dog, y'all, trying to go under the fence to get to be professor status. What you trying to see, mama? Something in there. You want to go under the fence? You going under the fence this morning? Something to say exactly. Yeah, I'm not, girl. I want to tell her. I really want to tell her, baby. Honey, you sound like you a college student. Because the apartment she live in is mostly student house. I'm a 46-year-old lady, honey. I here trying to make $1. You better come down here and get this food. That's what I wanted to tell her. But I couldn't say all that. I just said, okay. I bet she came down there and got her unless somebody else enjoyed her meal. Not my problem. I went to the address that it pinged me to. Now that extra stuff going up them steps, I had a choice. And I was not finna do that. Now sometimes I do. You know, if my knee alright or whatever, I go up the steps just for exercise. But just to be taking it up there because you laying your tail up there watching TV and comfortable and cozy, baby, no. You might be privileged, but you're not privileged when it comes to me. No, ma'am. Cammy Dog is venturing, y'all. Yeah, so that was my 5-minute mini rant from yesterday. Yeah, but y'all, I think I'm going to save this conversation for the OK Lounge. Yeah, I think I'm gonna save this conversation. Look at the bill cans and stuff back here. Kevin said they can hire her to come back here and clean up. She's on the trail, y'all. Long day at the trail ride. You know how we do. Yeah. So happy Wednesday, y'all. We humping on through this week. We are humping on through this week. She trying to figure out how to get to the street in that dog park, I believe. Baby, you cannot go through that fence. She want to go to that dog park. That what she that what she want to get to. You better act like this the dog park back here. Just lick on that Corona bottle right there. It might give you some juice for the morning. Y'all see that Corona? My God. And here go the garden. His Patty asked about the garden. This like a whole ghetto mess. What is this? A pan? That's a loaf pan. I got one like that in the house. Ooh, child, look like a tornado came through here. Tornado girl. Twist around like a tornado girl. Look at all of this. Cam and them folk. Clean up this mess, y'all. Lord, my dog. Yeah. But y'all, we wake up with joy. The world didn't give it to me, and I surely won't let him take it away. Gotta hold on to your peace. Yeah. So what I was talking about, YouTube and the personalities of some people that I've been acquainted with for a while on YouTube. It may not be my business, but I'm very much concerned about some of the behaviors that I'm seeing on these channels. I'm not talking about, I'm just, my God. Let me go back over here and pedalage. They abandoned the garden. It twists around like a tornado girl. Tornado girl. I don't know. Shit. I mean, shoot. This ain't no guard. What is this? Girl, I don't know. They used to be out here, and they got their bags of stuff, tomato food. You see that, me Patty? They got spray bottle. I don't know. It looked like the garden cemetery, honestly. This is a hot mess. This is a hot mess. I don't know, Miss Patty. Maybe you know what this stuff is. They tied it together. They got their stuff. I don't know. Can't be checking it out, though. Yeah. But oh, shoot, all them cups and stuff. I don't know, Miss Patty, but this is an eyesore. They need to come do something with this. What are all them cups for? They have plants in the cups? Talking about the ghetto. It's the ghetto. But yeah, personalities, y'all. Let me just say this, and I'm saying it in all love. I'm saying it all love. And if anybody notices stuff about me, I will hope that somebody care enough about me to tell me. But you can't approach certain people, and you can't say that because people think you be hating on them or, whatever. But genuinely concerned, I say it like this. YouTube can be very effective, whether positive or negative. I say it like that. And a person that's easily to be inspired can kind of get lost in the sauce on YouTube and social media. So it's very concerning to me. And Miss Patty said they probably had seedlings in the cup. I don't know what they had in them cups. Miss Patty might have been their Corona bottle. I don't know. They had like they got back drunk or something to leave that stuff looking like that. Seedlings. I don't even know what seedlings is. But yeah, personality is everything, y'all. Personality and individuality and authenticity. Can I say the word? authenticity, whatever. Being original, being yourself is everything. But if a person, I guess, don't really understand how to be themselves, it seems like I see some people taking bits and pieces of different people that they may watch or follow on social media, and they mold their personality around it. That's very interesting, and it can be dangerous. It can be dangerous. You know, it can be very dangerous. I'm telling you. I've seen it happen over and over again in real life. Hey, Miss Lori. Good morning. Come, Miss Lori here. Oh, she's speaking to you, Miss Lori. Miss Lori, Miss Patty, the son. Well, no, she busy. So I say that, y'all, it getting concerning. I'm just saying, like, the energy that some of us put out, we may not be aware, but people are riding and vibing off the energy, which, like I say, can be a good thing, but it also can be a damaging thing. I don't ever want to see a person lose themselves to try to keep up with something or somebody else that's going on. To me, that's very crazy. And it may be because I have a spiritual eye and I see things a little bit deeper. I see things, I'm not going to say deeper than most people, but I do realize that everybody don't, they don't see or comprehend or have a gift as such. We all are gifted, yes. But some of us can see past that thicket right there, just because we can. So I'm just saying some stuff. Look at her hopping like a rabbit this morning. You go, girl. You go, girl. That's what Mr. Terry told me in one of them comments. You go, girl. Hop it, girl. Hop it. Woo. See, Cammy is an original dog. Cammy don't hang around a whole lot of other dogs, therefore she don't mimic their behavior. So when she goes around other dogs, her personality comes out, and you see. And she's a little firecracker. She got up in that boy's face the other day, the one that peed in that water. She told that boy, get back. Hopping like a jackrabbit. Laura said, you hopping like a jackrabbit. She told that boy to get back, get back. You don't know me like this. I'm just saying, y'all, let's be loving and careful. I mean, I'm not trying to say no crazy stuff, but it's some stuff on YouTube that's concerning. Some people that I watch, it's some people that I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna say this one more time. It's some people, I shouldn't say people, person that, familiar with. And I'm really concerned about some stuff that I'm just seeing. Like, come on now. It comes a time where, we gotta, like that little girl said, we got to center. We got to settle ourselves. We gotta settle ourselves. We gotta settle ourselves, y'all. I'm talking about for real. Like, I often, say Michelle Obama, because I do, I like the way she moves. She's smooth to me. But at no time am I trying to walk like her, talk like her, or sound like her, because it's not possible. What you see, mommy? What you see? Go get it, girl. What you see? Look at, ooh, there she goes. Hopping like a jackrabbit. Hopping like a jackrabbit. You so insulting. Miss Patty said, I just have to be me. I get what you. Yes, ma'am. But I have to, like I said, though, sometimes I guess if we really don't understand who we are in our own personal assignment, we do get lost in the sauce sometimes, Well, I ain't gonna say we, because I ain't really never struggled with that. But I do struggle with some things, but there's just one I don't. But hey, Wanda. Cammy down, Wanda here. Cammy down, Wanda, Miss Wanda. She busy, Miss Wanda. Miss Wanda here. I think she like this little area back here, y'all. It's safe for her. She can see all the stuff, but the fence is up. Yeah. And y'all don't have to comment on it. I understand, everybody be treading lightly on stuff they say on YouTube. I get it. I understand. And it might be you that's listening to me that may struggle with that. So if that's the case, then, catch my vibe. It's no ill will toward it. I'm just talking. Y'all, because I've seen a lot in my years and done a lot, and stuff that starts to brew, it gets my attention. Warning comes before destruction. Period. I don't care what the situation is. There's gonna be a warning before destruction. And some people may not even see their own warning signs. That's just like me. Before I had my downfall in 2015, there were warning signs. There were things that were happening in my life that I could have paid attention to let me know I was on a downward spiral. But instead, I was so focused on the yin yang, I didn't really see it. But looking back now, I see it. I see it. That was a warning. That was a co-worker of mine. Her name is Diane. She was one of my, actually I was her manager. I was the office manager, so I supervised 4 receptionists that, man the front desk. And I also supervised the admissions counselor. So Miss Diane was an older lady, and she was the head receptionist, and she came to me one day. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you for bringing this back up. She came to me one day, and she was very sincere. And she said, you want to go out for lunch or whatever? And I was like, yeah, we can go out for lunch. I'm talking about, baby, I used to be stilettoed down, looking nice, business attire, all of that. Every day going to work was a dressed up garbage can. A dressed up garbage can. Looking good, y'all. Hair stayed laid, driving my little SUV, my kids doing, all of this, and stealing damn money. That's what I was doing. So she sat me down. We were eating lunch. We went to Wendy's. And she said, I'm not trying to, ask you no questions or nothing like that. She said, but what's going on with you? And there it go. You know how we in our darkness, we get them attitude. What you mean, what's going on with me? She said, I just been noticing some stuff. And here I go. What you mean, noticing? I'm 30? I was in my, about 35, 36, 37, something like that. Anyway, late 30s. And, ooh, what is this? Oh, I thought I felt an ant, y'all. I was finna do a sprint if I had felt an ant on my foot. And so she said, I'm noticing some things. She said, are you making sure you keeping the book straight at work? Boy, what she say that for? I didn't go off, but I told her in a real nice, nasty way, she need to stay in her place. I'm her manager. It was just a mess, y'all. It was a mess. And now that I think back, that lady knew something. She knew they were watching my tail. They was watching me even then. And she said, no, I'm just saying, I just don't want to see you, get in trouble. Woo! To God be the glory. Thank God for growth. When I tell you, after everything went down, I personally went back to that lady and I apologized to her. And I had to humble myself. And all she did was sat there and smiled at me. She said, you're going to be all right. She might have said okay. I think she did say you're going to be okay. Yeah. So that warning, Ms. Laura said, it's so much easier to be yourself than trying to be someone or something else. It is. It's less stress. And once people grab hold of that, and I got off on that story about me because there's one thing about me, y'all. I'm not afraid to say or stand in anything that I have, been through, going through, or, know about. Because that's what helps each other. It might not, you might not think it's helping, but one thing about social media and YouTube, these broadcasts go, there's no limit where they can go. So somebody may be tuned in somewhere, anywhere, USA this morning, that may be sitting there listening to something. And it may not register this morning, but one day it may register. So like the ladies in the chat say, be yourself. Look at Cammie. If you get under that fence good, be yourself. Be yourself. And, if you don't know who you are, I highly recommend take a season of getting to know yourself. I had to do that. When I went to Dallas, Texas, y'all, it was everything. I tell people I grew up in Texas. For that year and a half I was out there, it grew me up. It grew me up. And Texas may not be what you need, but it was what I needed. And the Lord started showing me in the mirror. And I saw some stuff. A lot of things start coming back to my remembrance, you know. But to God be the glory. You know, you don't have to stay stupid always, as I say, especially when there's a way of escape. Trying to be somebody else and mimicking others people's content, I'll just say it like that. Keep it 100, Gwen Michelle. Trying to mimic another person's content, trying to wear your hair like somebody, trying to talk like somebody, trying to do your intros like somebody. To me, that's kind of, you know, it's concerning to a fact that it can get kind of, and I'm not talking about my channel. I'm not just talking about me. I'm not all that, y'all. No, I thank God for what he has blessed me with, but I never want to sit in a position to think that it's all about me, because it's not. I'm just saying in general, you know, even with this apartment over here, if I decide to paint my door purple, you know, why would everybody else go paint their door purple? I don't know. I'm just saying. But if it's something positive, yes, let it be contagious. But the Lord loves us all. That's all I'm saying. He loves us all. He loved Cammy Dog just like he loved Mighty Dog. Mighty Dog is not white. Cammy Dog is white and brown with Mickey Mouse on her back. She's an individual dog. She's unique. Mighty Dog might have his muscles or whatever. People are genuine. I mean, it's crazy. I'm thankful that I never struggled with it. But I see some stuff that's concerning to me, y'all. If somebody's sick on YouTube and they watch the person, then they want to be sick. If somebody got a brand new Cadillac, then they want a Cadillac. If somebody do this, it's just kitty games. Kitty games. And I'm praying for the individuals. I'm praying. I'm not saying nothing. I'm just talking on this channel. But I'm praying. I'm sending up some solid prayers. I'm sending up some solid prayers that we all can evolve to whatever he have us to be. Because if I'm thinking that I want to look like the woman that stay up there in that apartment, and God got a whole different plan for me, but I'm so focused on watching this woman trying to be like her. Every time she change her wig, I'm going to get me one. That's kitty games. It's kitty games. We have to stand. We have to stand. This magnolia tree in Mississippi didn't bloom this year. It got some red stuff on it, but the magnolia trees in Alabama may have big white blooms. But guess what? It doesn't change the fact that they both magnolia trees. It's just seasons, y'all. Things happen in seasons. To God be the glory. We're going to get ready to get off of here this morning. The season has changed. It's 59 degrees out here. You know, things are shifting for the best. Not the worst. Glasses are half full, not empty. Right, Cammy Dog? Right, Cammy Dog? Your glass is half full, not empty. Cammy know when her dog food get low, she trusts that her mama gonna fill it back up, right? So we as humans, let us get in a position that our Father can provide for us and show us who we are. When your bowl is half empty, be optimistic that he has exactly what we need. He gonna fill it back up. When you feel like you don't know who you are, trust the one that created us, and he'll show us. He show us where to go, y'all. I was sitting out there in Dallas, Texas. I never forget that morning, y'all. It hit me like a ton of bricks. I called Anita. Let's talk about it with Anita. We was talking on the telephone. I went to the water. I was out there, Lake, what's the name of it? I just beat it. White Rock Lake out in Dallas, Texas. Google it. Hey, Kirby. Good morning, Kirby. I was sitting out there just looking at the water, y'all, just looking, and it hit me like a ton of bricks. I heard Mississippi. I heard home in Mississippi. Like, what in the world? So I at the time, me and Anita were like, you know, we would talk on the phone and stuff, and I called her and I said, hey, big sis. I said, what you doing? She said, man, I think she was drinking coffee or something. And we rapped on the phone. We talked about an hour. And I shared with her that I felt a pull. I said, I think the Lord calling me back to Mississippi, calling me back home. She said, woo, she went to hollering. Woo, thank you, Jesus. Yeah, I had already saw it. I knew it. She was just hollering. I said, hold on now, wait a minute. And then she shared with me, something that she went through that was very similar. Nita used to live in Houston, Texas. And she told me about a revelation she had one day when she was in Houston to come back to Mississippi. So, I knew it wasn't far-fetched, but that was the last thing on my mind. When I left Alabama and headed to Texas to start a new beginning, I never thought I would zigzag and come back east. He told me he was sending me west in 2020, and he did just that. So I wrestled with that thing for a while, and I wrestled with it. But, sometimes we have to get what we need and then be brought back to a place to function. I hope somebody caught that. You have to get what you need elsewhere to be brought back to a place to function. And you come back a changed person. To God be the glory. That's called a spiritual journey. I hope that something was done and said on this broadcast that can help you have a better day, a better life, and just overall strive to be better. We all are mere mortals down here. Nobody is no superiority over nobody. That racism stuff is dead to me. I chopped the head off that and I buried it. I don't care how a person view me. I'm not gonna look at people with color no more. I'm gonna use that thing called discernment. And it so far it's leading me in the right directions. Cammy Dog used her nose. We got to use discernment. The same thing. Her nose leads her where she go, and the discernment have to lead us, y'all. Oh, my God, I done said a lot. Let me go drink some water. It just flows, y'all, just like a river. To God be the glory. Come on, baby. Let's go. Got to get my day started now, YouTube. I appreciate y'all coming through the broadcast. I hope that your morning is amazing, and I hope your afternoon is even better, and I hope that your night is everything. And slide on by the OK Lounge if you have time later on tonight. We'll chop it up and talk about some stuff and keep going. Let us continue. Come on here. Come on. Come on. He out there watering his garden look pretty good down that hill there. Come on, you just trying to get over there and speak to that man. Come on here. Man ain't got time for you this morning. Come on, good girl. Have a great day, everybody. Cammy Dog is out, y'all. Easy breezy, lemon squeezy. Go dog.